Is he here?
Is who here?
Johnny. He was going to meet me at 9 this morning.
Yeah, well, we're 9 minutes late.
You don't have to tell her that part.
Yes, he is here. Of course he's here.
Great. Where is he?
He's in outpatient's admissions. He's giving his medical history and his vital statistics.
Fan-
He's been here for half an hour.
All that
Great.
worrying
Yes,
for
yes.
absolutely.
I thought that was you behind the snowplow.
Hey, it was running interference for me. I mean, the roads were bad this morning.
Well, you don't need to tell Steve that.
Why, what happened?
We ran into a snowbank on Pine Street.
Are you all right? You look all right.
Yes, well, he's fine, but the snowbank is in need of major surgery.
Well, next time I'll make sure and get behind the snowplow.
Yeah, really ran into a snow. Yeah. Oh, look who's here. Well, hello.
Around. Very good.
I've had my morning jog 3 times around the corridor. Not quite ready for the Boston Marathon. I'm getting better.
Yeah, terrific. Maybe we can get rid of you finally.
Oh, I sure hope so.
I thought you were just beginning to enjoy it around here.
Oh, it's terrific. I mean, there's somebody who brings me my meals, somebody else makes my bed, somebody cleans my room. But it's getting ridiculous when I can do those things for myself. Besides, there's Lou.
You are not capable of doing any of those things for yourself yet. What's the matter? Is there a problem with Luke?
Yes, he spends too much time here and he has more important things to be doing.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it 3 for interesting.
More than I would have given it. You mean you're not buying it?
I'm too much of a pragmatist.
What does that make me?
A bloody dreamer.
Oh, laugh it off, Charlie. Well, you make dreaming sound like it's a disease.
No, not at all. Listen, in many ways, I envy you.
Oh, that's comforting.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think of my idea?
I think it stinks.
Well, thank you. I did, too. I was just checking you out.
But don't give up.
Don't give up.
Right here.
She's got it.
She's
got it.
Who has she got? What do you think?
My sister. We're going to get it from this.
Look, she's got such a newspaper fetish. I can't believe it. Every time she turns around, why don't you do anything but read these newspapers?
Because newspapers are my life. I'm a reporter.
You're an investigative reporter. Why aren't you out investigating reporting? What are you doing now?
Because newspapers inspire me. Is that okay by you? Thank you very much.
She's a newsprint groupie. Can you stand it?
Okay.
Why are you guys sitting on the floor?
It's Robert's idea. He's into exercising. He thinks that it's going to balance out his penchant for drinking brandy. I, however, think it's a lost cause.
Well, at least I am conscious of what health I have left.
I think health is highly overrated.
I remember you said that.
Do. And when I'm in the hospital, I'll remember that you didn't force me to do sit-ups.
Oh, terrific. That's great. Now I'm your conscience.
No, I think vanity's another thing.
Okay,
Vanity?
okay.
What do you mean vanity?
I think that you're
Shut
vanity.
up! Shut up! Okay, thank you. You guys sound like a couple of married people. It's making me sick.
Married people? What, you mean like we're bickering or something?
Yeah.
Who's bickering?
Well, he is to start with.
You started it!
I did not start it.
Quiet, please, please.
All right, give her a second. She might have a plan.
I bet. Look at this. It's going to be a darn good one, too.
Grand opening.
Antiques from around the world.
That's certainly startling.
So what? Big deal. What?
Because this is going to help us find my sister.
The sign's up. Would you like to see it? I think there'll be a good view of it from the street. Did you hear me? The sign's up.
I heard you. I want you to sit down and relax.
Why?
Because I'm about to shoot holes in your plan.
You haven't even heard my plan.
I don't need to hear it. Do you know why?
What?
We couldn't find your sister in a department store. What the hell difference is an antique store going to make?
The difference is that Gorham's was so large, it was very easy to lose her. But at an antique store, which would be very small, they would probably only have one exit, which means we could trap her very easily.
Hey, this sort of makes sense.
Well, there's only one problem, Robert.
You're talking about luring her there, I know. I mean, at least at Gorham's, they were having a sale.
Well, this is only a grand opening.
Yeah, and I don't even mention funny little carved animals here.
Give me a little credit, guys. Don't you think I already have it figured out?
I have my doubts.
Read the bottom line, please, sir.
We will be open 10 to 5.
Above that.
All major credit cards will be...
Please, above that.
We will gladly take pieces on consignment if they are genuine objects d'art.
You've just filed your license.
See what I mean? They will sell things for us.
Oh, I get it. I get it. We're going to stick them with a tantalizing ivory zoo. Is that it?
Exactly.
One problem. One problem. One very simple problem. Where are we going to get these objects d'art? I mean, all we have right now is one slightly used pachyderm that we found in an empty apartment.
Well, it's a good start, isn't it?
Yes, but hardly much of an enticement.
Well, you're right about that.
Congratulations, Robert. She agrees with you.
Okay, because you are both right. We will need more than just one ivory piece. We'll probably need about a dozen.
Is that all? A dozen?
Well, it's got to be a big enough lure. I mean, the advertising's got to be big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I think what Luke is referring to here is the cost outlay of this little venture.
Exactly. I caught some of the tags at Gorham's. You know, those little ivory things are not that inexpensive. And I, for one, am a little short of cash.
So we'll pull our money together.
Great idea. We'll put all our money together. We'll buy a money market account or whatever those things are. And in about 28, yeah, that's right, about 28 years, we can buy a ski pass to Disneyland.
You guys are absolutely impossible.
All right, you're right. We are impossible. We are also realistic. There is no way we can come up with that kind of money.
You're wrong. There are ways to come up with that kind of money, and you're going to help me.
Why?
Because we have a deal. I help you find your wife, you help me find my sister.
Laura, what are you doing?
Honey, I was just going to ask you that.
I'm working.
You're always working.
I happen to have a deadline, all right?
Great. What am I supposed to do in the meantime?
Baby, I don't know. Why don't you watch TV or read a book or something?
All right. Okay. I'll read a book.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Look, maybe you can help.
Really?
Yeah. Before I leave for that meeting with David, I've got to do some work on that window. If you like, you can lend me a hand.
Yeah. What are we waiting for? Let's do it.
That's the spirit. Oh, sweetheart, can you hand me that glass cutter there?
Glass cutter.
Thank you, nurse. Wait a minute. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Come on, fella. There we are. You take that, sweetie?
Is this it?
What, honey?
You mean this is all you want me to do is stand here and hold this piece of glass?
Laura, you are the one who wanted to help.
Oh, yeah, but I thought it would be something interesting.
Laura, what do you want me to do here?
Just go back to work. And I'll sit right over there and be a good little girl and do my time.
Your time?
Yeah. Isn't that what they call it in prison, doing your time? Because, you know, that's what I feel like I'm doing, sitting in prison, doing my time. Except, you know what? Prison's probably more fun.
Will you look at this, Brian, a regular bottleneck right here at the front desk?
You know what, I guess nobody wants to do any work around here anymore.
Oh, come on, we are working. We're trying to cheer up this poor, suffering patient. Oh. She doesn't look so suffering to me.
She's suffering from a lack of suffering.
Oh, that was good.
Well, that's a sign that you must be doing something right.
Oh, thank you.
Nobody told me there was a medical convention down here.
Oh, we're just admiring your patient, Doctor.
Ruby, you are a little far afield, aren't you? What are you trying to do, sneak out on me?
Oh, I can see me in the snow in my bathrobe and slippers. Bye, all.
Look in on you later. Bye, but excuse me, all.
I better find Johnny. You got a couple of minutes? Can you come with me?
About 15 minutes.
Let's do it.
Probably make my coat.
John.
We're all through with the commissions, Doctor.
Great, thank you. Everything all filled out, I see.
Yeah. Hey, you said you just wanted to do some tests, you know. Is this gonna be a big deal?
Are you kidding? Tests on an outpatient piece of cake.
Yeah, I just need to look through some of the history now. After the incident in the fight ring, the last time you saw a doctor was this Dr. Troy, is that right?
Yeah, Dr. Troy in New York.
That was some time ago.
Yeah, I know, but, you know, like, I know I was supposed to go back and see him, but I moved from New York and came back here to Port Charles, so, you know, I never bothered.
Did you see anybody once you got back here?
No, you're the first.
Well, I tell you what, we'll start with x-rays and a few tests. Would you have time to call Dr. Troy's office?
We'll see what I can do about that, Doctor.
Just because I happen to have a few minutes.
Great. You and I will take some pictures, okay?
Okay.
How's the footwork?
Maureen, would you like to try to reach me at Dr. Troy in New York? It's Johnny's doctor.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, good luck, kid.
I'm going to go up to my office, and I can take it up there. Get up as quickly as you can.
Yeah, I will.
Sir!
Don't ever do that.
What?
Startle me when I'm thinking. Announce yourself next time.
I'm sorry, sir, but there's some gentlemen here to see you.
Fine. Send them in. And Miss Frumpkin, no interruptions.
Of course, sir. No interruptions. You may go in.
Gentlemen, welcome.
Quaint little establishment you have here.
I'm glad you like it.
Who's the old lady?
An old lady. She doesn't know anything. We're going to keep it that way. Please.
Good. Wouldn't want her getting in the way.
Leave her to me.
Still on schedule?
I am. What about you?
We're ready.
You understand your instructions?
Yes.
No foreseeable problems?
None.
Then why do you need Felix?
Go ahead, Felix. Answer the gentleman.
Niven would like to refer to me as his insurance.
A protective device, really. If all goes well, he won't have to act.
You sound as if you have doubts.
For my part, I guarantee perfection. As you know, there's no man greater at sleight of hand than I. No one will see me palm the object. However, after that, the matter takes on a different light.
What do you mean?
I can make the object disappear, but I can do nothing to prevent them from noticing that it is missing.
No one is asking you to.
Then may I ask how you're planning to overcome this obstacle?
It's all been taken care of.
Your side of the coin?
Exactly.
Then you will understand why I feel the need for Felix.
I understand why you feel the need for Felix. But I can tell you right now, you won't have to use him.
For all our sakes, let's hope not. Have you decided on a time?
10:30 a.m.
Any leeway?
None. A second before or a second after could be disastrous.
That doesn't leave much room for error.
It doesn't leave any room for error.
Then 10:30 it is.
Take the object and go. Don't ask questions, don't look back, and most importantly, walk. Don't run.
I never run.
If your timing's not right, you may have to run.
Don't worry about my timing. Worry about your own.
Forgive me if I've been short with you.
You're forgiven. Your youth excuses you.
My youth? My youth has nothing to do with this.
Yes, I must admit you've surprised me. Your intelligence far exceeds your age.
It always has.
What happens after this production?
Let's leave some things for the future.
Jackie, have you ever heard of Pavlov's dogs?
I think so, but what's the connection?
Why don't you tell her, Robert? You have more experience with salivating dogs than I.
Yeah, well, you see, Pavlov set up an experiment whereby he hung bells in a dog's cage. Now, every time the bells rang, the dog salivated, whether there was food or no food.
Oh, I see. It's called conditioning.
Ah.
Very good. She gets an A on her science test.
Better than I did.
Thank you very much, Luke Spencer, but I still don't get to the point of the story.
The point, Miss Woodward Bernstein, is that I no longer salivate at your plans.
You see, eventually even Pavlov had to feed his dogs to make the trick work.
In other words, you guys aren't willing to take chances anymore.
No, we're willing. We just need an occasional reward.
Well, sorry, guys. I'm fresh out of dog biscuits.
Did you hear that, Robert?
A joke.
She made a joke.
And I almost missed it.
It was almost funny.
Yeah.
You have to admit that this antique store is an ideal location. All you guys have to do is see it.
You've seen it?
Yeah, I drove by and saw it this morning. It's perfect.
All right. So it's perfect. But you know what? We still don't have the bucks to buy these stupid figurines.
Well, then figure something out. That's all we've got to do.
Well, aside from stealing, there is no other way.
Hi, Tiff.
Well, I realize I was not invited to this little menage a trois, but since I'm here, I think I'd stay.
Yeah, you've been soliciting on the docks again.
What a lovely way to greet me, Robert.
Well, I'm sorry, but Emily Post wasn't invited. We had other things in our mind.
Oh, really? Another plot?
Well, the seed of another plot, but we seem to have run into a little obstacle.
Oh, really? Luke or Robert?
Both of them. I came up with a genius idea, like always, but these two seem to let a few ivory statuettes stand in their way.
Ivory statuettes?
Animal figurines. That's what lures my sister.
Yes, you see, there's a slight problem in that they do cost quite a lot of money.
Depends on where you buy them, darling.
Well, I don't think the 5 and dime is going to work, Tiff.
No, but Benny's might.
Benny? You mean our Benny?
Mm-hmm. He has quite a little collection.
Well, I'm sure they're made of plastic, honey.
Oh, no. High quality. Probably stolen off the docks, but...
Well, how many does he have?
10, 15, maybe?
Do you think he'd lend them to us?
Lend?
Oh, she obviously doesn't know Benny.
Obviously.
No, now, wait just a minute. I've been doing a little business with Benny myself, so I think he might just do something for me. He owes me a favor.
Hocking your rocks again, baby. Hmm?
A girl has to live, Robert.
Especially if she has cheap boyfriends.
Now, that was a cheap trick.
Tiff, I think it's worth a try.
All right. So say Benny gives us the ivory. That still doesn't guarantee anything. I mean, after what happened to Gorham's, your sister is going to be on the lookout for us.
Let's face it, love. There's not many places to hide in an antique store.
Well, you've got a point there.
Congratulations, Robert.
It's my second one.
A point?
Well, I haven't conceded yet.
Well, I happen to have a marvelous idea.
Oh?
I think that I should do it.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute.
No, this is really
that.
low life. You're not experienced in that kind of thing.
What do you mean experienced? I did the liquor heist, didn't I?
Baby, that was different.
How was that different?
Hold on a second. I happen to think that that would be a great idea. No one would be suspicious if Tiffany was in the store. And Laura definitely would not make a connection with her.
Well, that's true.
Look, wait a minute. You're getting into a whole dangerous area here, love.
I could use a little danger right now, thank you, Robert.
Well, if there's no other objections, let's get going.
All right, look, but I'm warning you, this is your last chance. Brenda Starr, Lois Lane, and all the others. If this doesn't work, I don't salivate no more. I'm through.
Great. Well, where do we find this Benny character? I'm ready to go.
For monitoring dreams and stuff?
Psychologists do. We use it for the heartbeat, blood pressure, any irregularity at all. It shows up in the EKG.
I feel like I'm in a horror movie.
Just relax, Johnny. It won't be too much fun.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. We're ready to start again in just a second.
I'm not used to being still so long.
Don't worry. The way things are looking, you're going to have your chance to work up quite a sweat a little later.
Yeah? Is that what the treadmill's for?
Yes.
Well, now what's wrong?
Well, it could be the machine. Sometimes they act up. They're very sensitive.
I knew it. It's not the machine, it's my heart. That's what it's so bad. The machine, it's me. Should have never let you do these tests.
It's a joke, isn't it? I mean, come on. This has got to be a joke.
Benny, this is no joke.
Hey, you want my entire ivory collection? I'm sorry, pal. In my book, that's a joke.
Benny, I just want to borrow.
Yeah, come on, one day, Benny. It's not that long.
Hey, what could happen in 24 hours, huh? What do you want them for?
A decoy.
For what?
A shoplifter with a fetish for carved ivory.
you gotta be kidding.
No, we're not. I'm with a special task.
Oh, forget that. He's not gonna buy that stuff.
Hey, yeah, I know better than to give a bunch of con artists my valuable merchandise. If you want to put up a little cash, now I might reconsider.
Well, we're a little short on liquidity.
Besides that, we ain't got no cash.
Oh, no, that's my problem, huh?
Hey, come on, Benny. You owe me a favor.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I've been knocking those rocks of yours. It ain't been easy.
You telling me you're not making a profit on those? Oh, come on, Benny. Have I ever let you down? Trust me.
Trust you? Hey, listen, honey. The last time I trusted a woman was back in the fall of 1956. Yeah, I lent this dame my car to get us a pint of bourbon. I haven't seen the car, the dame, the bourbon since. Trust me.
But you don't understand. This is not a mercenary enterprise. My sister could be in real danger. And if I can't appeal to your conscience, how about your heart?
Oh, forget it. He ain't got no heart. It's in Hawk.
Hey, what is with you folks? Why can't you understand that I'm in business? I mean, this is a business.
All right, well, this is getting us nowhere.
Yeah, all right. Everybody step back a couple of steps. Give me a minute, all right? Ben.
Benny. Let me tell you one thing.
Okay, ladies. What kind of ivory would you like?
Oh! I think we'll start with tiger.
How did you do it?
Oh, I didn't do it. You did it, pal. I told him you were still undercover with the World Security Bureau. Either he cooperated or the whole place would be burned down and his legs would be broke.
Well, that was certainly subtle. But listen, ivory or no ivory, my money, this whole plant is still Flake City.
Well, of course it is. Look who's leading it.
I mean, and the whole logic, although it might have a trace of... It might be sound. This Laura character is slippery. We've already proven that.
Laura, I gotta get going.
You're meeting with David?
Yeah.
I don't suppose you'd let me go along with you, would you?
Out of the question.
All right. Then I'll just go shopping.
You'll do no such thing.
Yeah, but you just...
Laura, I have told you never to leave this place. Is that understood?
You're beginning to sound like David.
Is that understood?
Understood.
Good. Besides, there's no reason for you to leave here anyway.
Oh, right. Who needs fresh air and sunshine?
I was referring to the shopping. Now, David has promised to bring you some more little pretty carved animals. That should satisfy any urge you might have.
Oh, right. Give the junkie her fix and she'll be quiet.
Laura, listen to me. Now, we are too close. I don't want to risk blowing it now. Now, another brush with David, and I really don't want to think what might happen. Now, I'll be back soon.
I believe that concludes our business.
Well, we might have a spot of tea before we left.
There's no time. I'm expecting another member of the team shortly. And I think you'll agree with me, it's safest for the project if none of us can identify each other. But you know all of us. And all of you know me. It's your welfare I'm thinking of, not my own.
All right. Come on, Felix.
One other thing. There's to be no further contact until the morning of the trial run.
What should happen?
No what-ifs. The project is set. You know your jobs. Good day, gentlemen.